Hey everybody! So I'm back, and this time I am going to show you how I detangle my loose hair. As you can tell, I've been posting a lot of videos. They're basically all the videos I haven't posted since June of 2013, and I'm almost fully caught up with editing and posting those. So I hope you watch them and enjoy them. So I am going to show you how I detangle my hair. It's a long process, but it's gotten shorter over time. And this is my hair after the twist out, not twist out, it was in a braid out, the braids from the crochet yarn twist. Ugh, my hair is so dry. It's been really dry. So after I took that out, I put my hair into braids that ended in that ponytail you just saw, but I took that out earlier, and then I remembered that I had to make a video, so here we are. So let's get started. Today I'm going to be using my PrePoo Organics to detangle my hair. So this is Reads My Pretty Hair is Parched conditioner. I like this stuff. It's really good. As you can see at the bottom, it says no parabens, sulfates, all of that stuff. And basically what I do is take this conditioner. I don't use the shampoo, but I bought it, and I did use it a while back, but these were on sale, so I just kept buying these. I cut this with water. So I just added water to fill it up, and now I'm basically right here. And I used this much to detangle my hair the last time before I put the yarn twist in. I'm sorry about my nails, y'all. Here we go. I'll do a section in the front just so you can see it, but I usually start in the back and move to the front. You can probably see my hair is fairly still kind of detangled. You can see how it sections off from the last time I finger detangled. So detangle my hair this way, I make sure that the hair is sopping wet. I use as much conditioner as I need to. The slip on this stuff is amazing. For sections like this, I kind of let them stay together, because if you see it up close, you can see how it can section off into more like smaller sections. But then I do that, and these really could be sectioned to like this small even. But some I like the clumping that it does on its own. Sections will stick together, and I think it's my way. My hair's way. I let my hair do what it wants to, basically. I kind of give it direction, and it takes over from there. So the sections are not at all what anyone would call even. So I have really tiny curl next to a really big section. And it shows you right where it wants to be separated. So that's a section. And that is my hair wet. This is dry wet, because you know once I wash it, it's gonna and be very tiny. Look at that mellow bang. Rock the storm. twist it. I like to make sure that I'm pulling and twisting. That way it's going to elongate it as much as possible, as well as making sure that when it shrinks, it doesn't have the ability to shrink as much as my 4C hair would. Definitely does. So from that section, I've lost this much hair. Well, that was parts before, but kinda. See, that's some shed hair in there still. Comes out. Are you gonna go to bed? Mari's going to bed.
Good night, hair people.
Night. Alright, let's do some more. Hey guys, so I'm gonna do this section over here again for you, just for a second time. I'm actually gonna take half of it and do half of it for you. This back half. Maybe the front half. No, the back half is smaller. Okay, so I have those two sections done. So I've noticed that my voice is really quiet on these videos, even though I'm not this quiet in everyday life, so I don't know. I'm gonna work on speaking up. Alright, so dry hair. Y'all, when I say I'm excited. Okay, my future. So what you want to do is, see, my hair hasn't been properly detangled in about 3 weeks, and it's, you know, it looks like it. I am literally soaking my hair, getting it sopping with conditioner. Slowly shrinking. And this is my variation on the curly girl method and the tightly curly method, because I don't think I'm a curly girl. I mean, by the curl industry standards, whatever that means. I don't think my coils classify as curls, because they're so tight and so zigzaggy. So once your hair is sopping, I just take a section. I do it from the front this time. When it's really sopping like this, I like rake my fingers through it. It doesn't feel bad. I just make faces, y'all. Y'all have seen some faces in these videos. I am sorry. I'm truly sorry. I just rake it through, and it gets easier as it goes. So, you rake it a couple of times and your hair starts to separate into individual sections. And then you take you're constantly cleaning the shed hair off of your fingers throughout this process. And then you take those and you separate them so these separated themselves. braided and detangled. See, although there are people, I'm sure you've seen the videos of people who like go strand for strand. I can't. I can't. That is not my life. More power to them. I know they retain way more hair than I do, but I can't. Alright. A part of this is getting all the way up to the root, because the first time in my first video from back in August, when the first time I did it, I didn't go all the way up to the root, and that left me just having curls on the ends, and it was pretty much my usual shrunken tiny fro and then curls on the ends. It was a little bit more than that, but there were sections where that was definitely the case. So now this is going to be one half of this bottom twist, and then I do the front part. Usually I would section my hair into 4 and then create 3 or 4 twists in each of those quadrants. So you want to take those sections, you section it into 4 or 3, and then you take each of those big sections, and you're going to section it again, and then you take those and you can section those off again into 2. You really can. This could be a section of its own, but then you're just getting into smaller twists, which actually is better for when I do smaller twists, for when I'm going to take my hair down and then wear it in a small twist out, or like a styled twist out. However, when I'm going to do something different with my hair than twist, I just do chunky ones, so that when I take it out, it's whatever. It's ready to do any style. I love this method because when I put my hair into all of these twists and get it all the way down to really small twists, they're ready to style. So after I wash it and condition it, I just take those twists, each of those sections of twist down, put all of my post-wash product in it, retwist them, and then when I'm ready to wear it, I just take it. It's my favorite thing about this new detangling method and trying to train my curls, that my twist outs are just awesome, because you can see my curls, my coils. I say curls, but I mean coils. When I say be generous, be generous. See, while I don't focus on my roots, because I read somewhere multiple times that it's not good to get a bunch of conditioner on your scalp. Because I'm going to be washing this out, I don't really mind it. And when you're, I love this, right? As your hair progresses, it's ready. Like, you put the conditioner in it and it's basically ready. Some sections are better than others. I have really grown in learning my hair through this process, because I know where my tighter curls are and where my slightly looser coils are, and where I have less definition. So those are places where I work on more, and maybe I'll detangle it multiple times, and maybe I'll twist it tighter to train those curls to remember that that's where they go. But I like this. I just raked it a couple of times and they all just popped out. It's kind of cool. I don't even think I have to go through this section. This is one of my easier sections of hair. It wants to be So now that I have my hair into these 3 sections, there's 5 here, 5 here. You see the difference even in that dry time? Wow. 5 here, 5 here, and 4 in the back. Now I'm going to wash my hair and condition it, and after I come out, I'm going to take these twists and I'm going to detangle them again as I put my product through it, and then I'll style it. I don't even know what I'm going to do to it yet, but this is how I detangle. So I've been doing this 6 months. I can deal with it. At first it was an egregious affront to my humanity and my time. However, you get over it. You get used to it. It's like castor oil. You know, when you first start using castor oil, it's really thick. But then after a couple of weeks, and every other oil, you know, is thin and flimsy and sucks. That's how I feel. I can't go back. So, after finger detangling, this is how much hair I've lost over the last 3 weeks. It seems like a lot of hair, palm flat, but I shed a lot. Some of this is breakage from me not oiling my hair as I should have, and it being winter time. That's not bad for 3 weeks. So, till next time, j'adore.